you doing? Good? Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. Prediction. I don't know what match week it is, but who cares? Doesn't really matter. So the whole vision for this match, essentially, in my brain, is two things. We need to prove that we can handle Crystal Palace pace, which I think we can, even though I don't think Ahmad will start, but I'll get into that. I think with Mbeumo, him helping get back, hopefully Bruno can stay back a bit with the lineup that I'm going to say that I believe we're going to go with, and having, younger legs with Euro in the back. Lissandro's fast, of course, but I just think, Euro having that length, it'll be good. But yeah, I guess to go through my lineup and then my prediction, I think we'll probably stick with the same Luke Shaw. Lamans, of course, after that absolute pelter he had last game, that was great. But yeah, Luke Shaw, Euro, Maguire, Delo on the right. I was thinking maybe Nus Mazraoui, but honestly, I just think if he's not injured, he's probably just going to continue to start Delo. Casemiro, Manu, Bruno, and then this is where it gets exciting. I really think we're going to get that start that we want out of Šeško this week. I think they're going to go with the summer transfer, Mbeumo, Cunha, and Šeško up top. And I think Herrick sees the trust that he has in Šeško now. I don't really think it's much of a question mark, I guess you'd call it, of can he do it, but I think he needs to transfer him, or not transfer, but, move him up to a starting position, because I just think him staying in that super sub position, I was talking to Matt about it, as good as it is as a confidence booster and whatnot, I think having a young kid in that sort of position, it can be kind of unneeded pressure, I guess you'd call it. Think about it this way. Let's say you have a player, he's starting week in, week out, and he's scoring maybe every other game. So he's solid. He's not like doing too well, not doing too poor. Like he's doing, I'd say what he needs to do. That would result in a little bit less than 20 goals a year, which is, that's not even including cup matches. But let's say he gets 20 goals in the Prem, starting striker 20, I think 2 or 3 years old, whatever he is. That's pretty solid. Or on the other hand, you have a guy who's not starting, he's coming on, and he's scoring a goal every single game. Well, by that 7th, 8th, 9th game of having him as your super sub, if he comes on and doesn't score, then he has not a lot of minutes and he didn't make an impact. So everyone's going to be looking at him and starting to put blame on him. And in the same result too, like with our last match, people were probably he was probably thinking, okay, I'm getting thrown into the game, I need to make an impact, or people are going to start questioning and looking at me. But it's like, that's not how it should work. The weight of the world should not be on his shoulders. And we saw that in prior strikers with Højlund, and Højlund, or even like Wout Weghorst. Having that pressure of the impact needs to come from you and no one else, that's not a good pressure, especially on someone that's young. So, yeah, I would just say him being the super striker position, I think it's good, and it was good to come first and to build confidence and whatnot. But I don't necessarily think that, that is where we should be keen on having him, because it's just going to build such unnecessary pressure. And at the end of the day, I think, we bought him to be our starting striker. So I think it's pretty obvious that we should be starting him. So I'd love to see what that entails and how that looks, for this match. I'd like to see if he can keep up the pace for 90 minutes, if he has to get taken off by 60, if he is going to cause their defense to behave differently. And honestly, it even opens up the opportunity of maybe they want to keep Cunha and Mbeumo on, and maybe they just want to, and Carrick wants to rest Ahmad for a game. Maybe they throw in Zerk. Who knows? Like, I'm pretty open to, letting Carrick have his way in terms of sub, because I think he's done a decent job of it. There are some games where he put on people pretty late, but they ended up winning, so it didn't really matter. But, the only thing I really wanted to see was Cunha, Mbeumo, and Šeško. So that'll be really exciting today. And, yeah, there's really not much more to go into. I guess my match prediction itself So for Everton, I believe I predicted 2-1. I said 2-1 or 1-0. And then I go, I think I'm going to stick with 2-1. So obviously I was wrong there. So I'm going to stick with 3-1 United. I'm going to take a goal from Mbeumo, a goal from Šeško, and either a goal from Casemiro or a goal from Maguire. Don't know why. I could just see set piece, Bruno whip something in, and I would love to see like 2 assists from Bruno just to try to bolster those stats. If he could even come close to the assist record, that would be sweet. But yeah, it's my prediction. I believe it's only me today. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment. Please subscribe. We're trying to build this channel if you want to. So, all right. Well, hopefully our reaction post-match hopefully it's positive. That's all I'm going to say.